one day you are gonna be cabin crew. We don't give up until we get it. So yeah, fly Dubai. You look like you're holding your laugh. Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Genuine Me. I know I've been out of sight for quite some time. Yeah, I was kind of like busy with life. You know, sometimes life just like pulls you by the neck or something, and it's like you're gonna fix me up. So I was fixing life up. I traveled to Francistown and I actually did a blog on that, but I'm still assessing if I should post it since I haven't been actually like posting vlogs or anything like that. That's me, but I'm fine. I'm here. I promise to be more loyal now. But how have you been? How are you? I wish like there was this live thing that we could do and I could just pause right now and hear your part, like how you've been. Have you tried to apply in the past month, like for any airline recruitments? Like I honestly wish, you know, we could just conversate. I guess for now you can just comment and I'll just respond. How have you been? Have you tried to apply? Have you experienced this new shift? I know things have changed a little bit. Like if you're applying, you'll get an invitation to a video interview as compared to before. You'll just be directly like invited for an assessment day. So if you have experienced this new change, this new shift, let us know and let us know how it's been and how was your video interview and all of that. But yeah, I got a few updates for you. First of all, I'd like to just talk about Qatar Airways. Qatar is currently hiring out of its pipeline, especially with roles such as food and beverages and ground jobs, ground roles like customer service, not specifically cabin crew at the moment, but other roles. It's sending offers and I believe it's basically like preparing for the December season. You know, December is mostly like the busiest season of the year. It needs to have its ground people ready, food and beverages and other areas packed and ready for this busy season that's about to begin. People are going to be traveling, going for vacations. You know, if it were up to me and Habi would go to Doha just for but you know, like, yeah, it's just the mindset of December. It's just the season is busy and they're just preparing for that. As for the cabin crew field, it's still saturated. It's still full, but they might recruit maybe around December or around January. We will see how things turn out. But in other news with Genuine Me, I've heard of this employee referral program where internal cabin crew staff can actually refer somebody from outside. Like Qatar is basically saying, who do you know that we can actually hire? You suggest for us somebody from the outside who you know who could be suitable for the role. So if you are a friend of a friend who is actually working in Qatar, I bet you're a very lucky person because I think this was probably for the month of September or previous month. I'm not sure how long that was going on. I hear it's currently closed, but it might open up again in the future since it was something new. It's something that might come seasonally. If you are a friend of a friend, you stand a better chance in future to actually like be referred by somebody who's an internal cabin crew staff. Yeah, but when I first heard about it, I was like, does it mean you don't get assessed or anything like that? And I believe the obvious question is you would still be assessed. You are referred to get the bigger chance, the better chance. Like if you are the perfect fit for the job, you'll obviously have a better chance to be hired. I believe you're still gonna go through the assessment process. They have to see if you're fine, if you're fit for the role in all the other ways as a normal cabin crew assessment would go. Okay, now let's talk about Etihad. And I believe you've heard in my previous videos, I gave an update that, you know, there's this shift which I've been talking about. Like now when you apply for a cabin crew role, instead of just getting an invite to an assessment day, you get an invite to a video interview. So that is now the first stage, the first step of the recruitment process after you apply. We know previously I've mentioned also that Etihad has been really slow with responses. Like you would apply online and that is something like in the previous setup, like they would take so long to just give you a response, to give you an invite applied for any sort of first step. But now, like, the process is really swift, and I've gotten a lot of reports from people telling me, that they applied with Etihad and they immediately got an invite to a video interview. Some said they got it the next day, but I don't know what the time difference is. Is it because like where you're located or what? I don't know, but people has been getting very swift responses inviting them for a video interview. So I think this is like a good time for you. If you've ever been interested or considered Etihad, it's a good time for you to kind of consider applying and see where this process leads you. I hear the recruitment process can go like this. For example, like first, obviously you apply, then you get the video interview invitation, and then there is the actual physical assessment day. But with Etihad, I think there is an exception of like online assessment after the video interview. You can, I think so, babe, because Etihad has always not been, it doesn't travel around the world too. I think with Etihad, depending where you are, if you are somebody maybe who is in Etihad, you might get invited for a physical assessment day, but Etihad, it doesn't travel the world recruiting like Qatar and Emirates. After the video interview, you might be assessed again on another online interview, and then there has to be a final interview. This is somehow strange, but from some people that I've heard from, they said they did the English test after the final interview and they do it at home, which is strange because like the way I understand things, it would be best to just do the English interview before you even do the final interview, so that everything just flows to, after the final interview, you do the last finishing steps, then you're hired or given your response. From the sources I've heard from, that is the setup. Let me know if you know of a different setup. We're just trying to help each other here, and my sources may be limited, but let us know your experience. Have you ever applied for Etihad like recently now with this new setup where you get a video interview invite? Comment down below and let us know your experience. So far, I've received feedback from somebody who said they applied, and right after applying, after a few minutes, they already got an invitation to a video interview. And I also have another report from somebody who said they applied and they already got an invitation after a few hours. I think it depends. It just depends. But definitely Etihad has picked it up right now. It's really responsive, and maybe it's looking to hire more people. I don't know if that's why they're responding in good time. Please do give it a try if you are interested in working for Etihad as well. And I know of somebody who said after they did their video interview, after they submitted it, they got a response after 15 days. But I don't know if that is like the normal time range, or it differs depending on circumstances, location, and recruitment intentions or something like that. But yes, that is Etihad. Okay, and then now I'm thinking, you know what? I just recently got really good news, really good feedback. A lot of people have always been asking regarding age, how far can you go age-wise? What is the age limit for being hired? And I've always said 35 is pretty much, how far your hope can go. Even though I've heard there's people who've been hired at 37 and all that, but as much as I've always known and gotten feedback, it's not easy, it's not easy to get hired while you are past the ages of 35. But, recently I've gotten news that can give you hope if you're that somebody who's over 35 and you're looking into being cabin crew in one of the Middle Eastern airlines. I've gotten feedback from somebody who is 37 and they got hired, and guess what? Somebody who's 39 got hired. That is wow. So guys, I think, as far as these airlines don't disclose their age limit, also just go for it. If you really want this thing, go for it and go break the limit. The person who got hired at 39 might have just been going for it. They might have found that this person is fit, this person looks the part, this person has the customer service they need. So it's teaching me a lot. But if you're somebody who is past age of 35 and you would like to be cabin crew, I would advise make sure your customer service experience is really strong, because that's one thing that can convince them. It's one thing that can make up for you being older, because as we know, it's just about being being hired. You know, if you were hired at the age of like 26, you can work with them as far as, you know, past 30 and past 39, maybe even 40. It's just about the hiring age points. So if you actually have good customer service by the age of like past 35, you are a perfect fit because you are at that age. Maybe you are even fit, you look the part, you are young, you're vibrant, you're energetic. Basically, you're just like a youthful person. You're just like a 26-year-old. It's just that your age is higher. And I think these are things that they look at. So if you're that somebody, please go for it. Just make sure your customer service game is on. You look young, you look good, you're vibrant, you're energetic. You're showing them that your age is not a reason to pull you back or hold you back from getting this job because you're fit for it. But yeah, be on the lookout. If you're interested in being cabin crew, I always advise try all the options that are within your interest, because if you just aim for one airline, your chances are little. Like right now, Qatar is saturated, it's not currently hiring, but there are airlines that are open there that are hiring. Like Fly Dubai is hiring, Emirates is hiring on a monthly basis, like in Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, Pretoria. Just consider applying to any of those places in South Africa. Riyadh Air is hiring, Etihad is hiring. So the more the better. Increase your chances of being hired. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video, and if you subscribe, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of this family. And if you have not, what are you waiting for? Literally tell me what you need from me that I'm not giving you that I should give you. But anyways, if you just subscribe now, welcome to the family. One day you are gonna be cabin crew. If you stick with me, I'm telling you, we don't give up until we get it. Feel free to comment down below. Where are you watching from? Which airlines are you interested in? Just fill us up, let us know. Maybe I can feature those in the coming videos. But yeah, I hope that you've been well. Please stay well and safe, and remember to be genuine. See you on the next videos. Bye.